All right, today we're going to talk about the just has to suffer with the unjust. And we're going to get right into it. A lot of times when you come across people and stuff like that, and you try to get to know them, a lot of people are withdrawn and they don't trust you and stuff like that, and they don't say too much. And most the average person is going to look at it like that person don't like them or that person has a problem with them. But you have to look at it on a broader level. It's not that the person has a problem with you. It's just you don't understand the person. If you understood the person, you will understand why they treat you the way that they treat you. You know, there's a lot of people that got mistreated throughout their life and stuff like that. And some people been mistreated so many times that it's at a point where it's not that they don't trust nobody, is they don't feel like feeling that feeling again. You know what I'm saying? So when they come across people, they don't know whether that person has a good heart or if that person has a rotten heart. You know what I'm saying? So they're withdrawn because they're trying their best not to go down the same path that they went through. You know what I'm saying? So when you meet people and they act a certain way towards you, it's not because it's you or anything like that. Most of the times it's because of past experience. You can't expect somebody that stepped on fire to not look down where they walk and stuff like that. People after a while are going to be cautious. Most people when they're young and they first go through something, they keep going through it over and over like a loophole, a cycle or something like that. But as they get older, they understand that situation better and they know how to move and stuff like that. One thing that's a part of life that you can't get rid of is that you have to share this planet with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So when people make mistakes and they hurt people or do things to people and stuff like that, you're subjected to being treated a certain way by the victims and stuff like that, because the victim has every right to look at you a certain way and protect themselves and protect their energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people respond to you and treat you a certain way and stuff like that. Whenever I interact with people, I can pretty much tell, that they went through something just by the way they react and certain things they say or their silence and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't get offended by the way people treat you until you figure out exactly why they treating you like that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's been stabbed or burned or shot at anything, they don't want to feel that again. That shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to suffer. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you might have to suffer because somebody else don't want to suffer. You might see something you really want. You might see something that you want to go after, but you might not get it, even though you probably would be successful at getting it. But because something happened to that person in the past, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna look at everybody a certain way. So don't get offended. That's how life is. You know what I'm saying? When you make mistakes, people gonna have to suffer because of the mistakes you made. When I was in juvie, I got into a lot of fights because people used to jump me a lot. And it got to a point where I flipped and I just starting trouble early in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I started crashing niggas because I got tired of that shit after a while. So I did it before they did it. And it got to a point where they kept transferring me to worse places and shit. Then they sent me to some place where they was like, yo, we gonna tell you straight up, you do one of them things in here, it's a totally different story. Niggas gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? When one person fuck up, everybody gotta pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what life is. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta share a planet with people, then you have to be subjected to the things that happen when people make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? In my neighborhood, that's where all this camera shit started. The University Heights neighborhood. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? Because we had nothing but feds in our neighborhood. People was dying every day. Millions of dollars was flooding through my hood and shit every fucking week, like nothing. We had tourists and all types of shit, like clockwork, colleges, everything. It was all types of money in my hood, all right? But now, because of that, they started the camera shit and then they spreaded it through every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? So whenever somebody makes mistakes, whenever you make mistakes and you do things that you shouldn't do, just know that it's not going to only affect you, it's going to affect all kinds of people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So before you make certain mistakes, look at what it's going to cost. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look at what it's going to cost, it's going to make you think about it, and it's going to force you to fall back because you don't want to have nothing to do with that. Let somebody else do it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's life. That's one of the things that you have to understand and you have to embrace. When somebody makes a mistake, you're going to have to pay for it too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good fathers out here paying child support because of shit that they fathers did. They fathers fucked it up for them. So that's why you see a lot of people out here with child support cases. It's not because they're bad fathers. It's because their fathers and their uncles and shit like that was out here doing dumb shit. So we have new laws that protect mothers with children, and now not every man, but most men have to go through that because of stuff that their parents did and their uncles did and shit like that. So that's life, you know what I'm saying? The people gonna make mistakes, and we all gonna have to suffer for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? You can make a mistake and make it worse for everybody, or you could fall back and just do the right thing so everything could flow smoothly. And I get up with y'all later. Peace.